Okay, someone's running it from that side.
So the Google Lunar X Prize is a $30 million competition for the first private spacecraft to land softly on the moon, travel 500 meters, and send back high-definition imagery back here to Earth for all of us to enjoy.
This week we're here with the X Prize Foundation and with our judges to really evaluate TeamIndus and see where they are technically. The way we're doing that is we are talking to their engineers and we're looking at their data from the tests that they've done previously. We're also looking at schedules and we're looking at a lot of the testing that they're doing here while we're here in person. Things like rover tests and looking at their camera capabilities and things like that. So we're really just going through the process of looking at their technology and making sure that they're on the right trajectory for the moon.
Orbits that you would be looking at.
Joint software written into the baseband board in order to control both these communications.
They've created this very vibrant, dynamic, and now very professional organization that really has a chance of doing something really crazy. I mean, this thing has always been an enormous challenge. It's a challenge for professionals who've been doing this for years, you know, to soft land on the moon. But they are, I would say, within striking distance. They have a very believable, credible mission, and you know, we're all rooting for them and, of course, all of the teams.
We feel very confident about making it to the launch pad, which is saying a lot from an engineering effort perspective. From the launch pad to the moon is like semifinals to finals. That's going to take some time, and we're doing everything that we can to ensure that that happens smoothly. Beyond that, I think the impact on India, the impact on the minds of people, the impact of this company would be felt when we get to the launch pad. It will be a fairy tale if we go all the way to the moon and win the prize.
Play those consecutively to see the difference of 7 degrees.
Increasing the rover zoom. Increasing the rover zoom.
And this is going to be the live stream of the Mooncast.
The moon is really a stepping stone to the entire solar system and maybe even the universe eventually, but it's a great place for us to start because it's close. There's resources there that we can utilize if we want to send humans there. So really developing a low-cost technology that can go out and help us figure out where we want to settle, find those important resources is really key. Once we figure that out, then we can start going out to other destinations like Mars or the asteroids or even farther beyond that.
I'm unashamedly a space scientist. So for me, I just want to see more and more measurements made in space, either, for example, on the surface of the moon. We want to know more about the moon. We've been there before, but there's still a lot to find out. And also, the moon can also be a base for making measurements of the universe. You know, the lunar surface could be a great place for putting telescopes and detectors of various types. So it opens up those opportunities, you know, even more so.
Different things. So in other words, like there should be an email saying.
I think what it means for the rest of the world is that young engineers, really enthusiastic engineers, can also achieve something as to go to the moon. And that's the message that we're sending it to the world, that young generation is up for the challenge.